The millennium in Revelation 20 has been interpreted in various ways. Can you believe that? Could you share your perspective from your book about the topic of the millennium and how it's represented and also why it's gotten so much attention?
Yes. I think sometimes I wonder why it did. It just looking throughout church history, for some reason, the millennium has become almost the centerpiece of our eschatology and our end time views. And so people, the first thing they ask is, "What's your view of the millennium?" Or they'll even ask me about Revelation. Do you hold a non-millennial or premillennial or whatever millennial approach to Revelation? So that it's like that has become a centerpiece. But the interesting thing is when you read it, verses 4 through 6, chapter 24 through 6, that's it. That's all the Bible says about the millennium. And it is so cryptic and short. I mean, it's not even clear where it takes place. And it doesn't tell you who's there or what happens there. All it says is the saints came to life and reigned with Christ 1,000 years. That's all that it says. And I know that some people from the movement known as dispensationalism that I came out of, they see the millennium as that's where Israel will be restored to their land and the temple will be rebuilt and sacrificial system reinstituted and a Davidic king ruling over them, etc. But again, if you read 4 through 6, I don't see any of that happening.
So where is it all coming from?
Yeah.
Like, are they just extracting it to try? First of all, I have to ask, the 1,000 years, like we talked about how numbers aren't really necessarily numbers. Is that true in this case?
Yeah, I think the 1,000 years is meant to be taken symbolically or metaphorically. So John's not referring to a literal period of time or not even necessarily a long period of time at all. Because, he uses, I think all his numbers in the book of Revelation are meant, like the number 7. Or we talked about the number 12 as symbolic of the people of God. And so 1,000 is just, a large number, a large complete number. In fact, if you look at the term 1,000 years, all the other numbers in Revelation, all the other time periods pale in comparison.